Michael Bennett never want to bite his tongue, always saying how he feels. We know where he stands when it comes to who he likes to play matchup-wise. He was also asked today if he feels like Seattle's defense can prove themselves this weekend in Atlanta. Here's what he had to say.
I don't have to prove anything. I mean, we've proved that for years after year. We're here. I mean, we're in the playoffs again. I think the media wants to build up another a team or, make us feel like we're a certain way. But when you have confidence, it doesn't really matter what the media says or the naysayers, what they believe. It's all about what you believe in. Right now, we held a team to 6 points. We've done that several times this season. And in the league, people forget that people are getting paid. And there's opportunities and chances where, people are not in the same position or new people are on the field. And there's great players every game. Every player in the NFL has the ability to be a great player, just depending on the day.
Dylan, legit or nah, the Seahawks have the best defense of the teams that are left in the playoffs. You buying that one?
I know they took a major hit without Earl Thomas, and we've seen the numbers that opposing offenses have a better go of it without Earl Thomas. That goes without saying. That's sort of obvious, but I still think they do.
Okay.
I think the Chiefs are up there. The Texans have to be up there because the Texans do have the number 1 ranked defense, but I tend to think that's because they get to play the AFC South a couple times. It's inflated
The numbers a little
by
bit
seeing
skewed.
Tennessee, by seeing Jacksonville a couple times. You get your turnovers up, you get your sacks up, points per game is not too bad, and that tends to help Houston, who is a very, very good defense. When you look at Merciless and you look at what Jadeveon Clowney's been able to do, but it's hard to call the Texans the best defense when they're missing what we know is their best defensive player. It's similar with Earl Thomas, but there's so many guys to go around on that defense. I would narrowly give the edge because I've seen it before. I saw it yet again in that opening round victory, holding Detroit to only 6 points and completely frustrating the Lions and Matt Stafford offensively. I do feel like it is Seattle. I think in the running has to be the Chiefs and the Texans. I want to give them a little love, but if I had to go to war with one defense right now, I think it'd probably be Seattle.
Yeah, just the experience factor of Seattle, to your point. And when you look at a guy like Michael Bennett and Cliff Averill, like those guys have proven themselves. Kansas City obviously have some great pass rushers as well, but haven't proven themselves in the money time in the playoffs, so to speak. So I agree with you on that one. But they certainly will be up against it when they face the Atlanta Falcons, the best offense in the NFL this year.